This is a video about the great Naga leaders who passed away, but their names remains to be famous till today. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please do subscribe for more upcoming videos. Mr. Ikkevichusa, born on 1903. He was the son of the first Christian of Kanoma, Reverend Nisir. Studies at Calcutta, passing the Bachelor of Arts examination in 1924 to become the first Naga graduate. He was also the second Naga matriculation. Kevichusa was elected into the Lok Sabha on the UFN ticket in 1971. He resigned in 1977 on completion of his tenure. He received the MBE, Member of British Empire, Medal for his efforts in the Second World War. He was a member of the board of Serampore College for many years. To his dying day, he remained what he professed to be: "I am a farmer like my ancestors before me, trying to make 2 blades of rice grow where only 1 grew before." Mr. Meinnakja, born on May 15, 1901. He studied at the mission school, Impure run by American missionaries. In 1923, he enrolled at Cotton College, Guwahati. In 1927, he graduated and became the first Ao headmaster of the ME school, and drew a salary of ₹35 per month. He was passed away on the 29th of February 1988. As a fitting tribute, his school bears its new name, Meinnakja High School. Now known as Meinnakja Higher Secondary Schools, Mokokchung. Mr. Lilyenyu Sukri. Lilyenyu Sukri Nagami, son of Ucha Sukri, born at Kohima village. Studied at Jorhat Mission High School. Being a poor cultivator, his father could afford to send only small amount of money to him for expenses. To supplement his expenses, he worked daily, earning 4 annas per hour, and support himself throughout his high school career. He passed his matriculation in the year 1922. In 1926, he became the second Naga graduate. The first Naga graduate was Mr. Kevichusa in 1924. And the third was Mr. Meinnakja in 1927. Being a devoted Christian, he translated a number of Old Testament books into Nagami. He is also one of the first chairmen of the Nagami Textbook Committee. Unfortunately, he died at the Robert Hospital, Shillong, after a brief illness. His death in 1939 was covered by all the local newspaper in Shillong and mourned by thousands of Nagas as his body was brought home. Mr. Samuel Mezher Sekhos. He was born on Christmas Day, December 25, 1918, in T Awo of Kohima village. Samuel attended the mission school at Kohima and later became a pupil of Government High School, Shillong. Pursuing agricultural studies, he received his BSc degree from Allahabad Agriculture Institute, UP. After the completion of his studies, Mezher joined the Agriculture Department of the Government of Assam and rendered service from 1945 to 1947. In 1947, he joined the Imperial War Graves Commission and retired only in 1986. After 39 years of his long services, he was awarded the Commission's Silver Medal by the Vice Chairman, Admiral Sir David Williams, on the January 28, 1987. The living monument to this multifaceted personality are the 2 schools he founded. Little Flower School, now known as Little Flower Higher Secondary School, and Kohima English School, now called as Mezher Higher Secondary School. His mortal remains were laid to rest in the Kohima Civil Cemetery, with due honors. Mrs. Nikki Haralu. Nikki Haralu retired as Ambassador of India in 1980. The history of her life is that of a remarkable woman who has an achievement of first in many fields. Dr. Haralu, one of the first Naga doctor, she attended her BA degree, Political Science and Economics from Calcutta University. In 1953, she received her MA degree Sociological Science from Haverford, USA. In 1961, she was appointed in the senior scale of the Indian Foreign Service, Ministry of External Affairs. She served as the Indian ambassador to Panama from 1978 to 1980, and retired from Indian Foreign Service in 1980. After her retirement from Foreign Service, Miss Haralu chose to return to her native Nagaland and work for Naga society. She was a past member of the Nagaland Red Cross Society, Northeastern Regional Committee, Industrial Development Bank of India, Managing Committee, Northeast Zone Cultural Center and Director, Board of Directors, Small Industrial Development Bank of India. A keen gardener, she includes music and stamp collection among her hobbies. Dr. T Awo. The name Dr. T Awo stirs a deep sense of pride in sports circles, both at the state and national levels. It was in 1948 that he captained the Indian Olympic football team at London. Playing barefoot, the Indian team created a good impression at the game, and India's place in international football rose at this time. A very popular player, T Awo. T Awo, name become a byword in the football center of India, Calcutta, now known as Kolkata. In 1968, he was selected a member of the All-Indian Football Selection Committee. It was largely due to his untiring efforts that the Nagaland Football Association and the Nagaland Badminton Association had been recognized and affiliated at the national level. Apart from his prowess in football, T Awo also passed the MBBS course in 1950 and joined Dibrugarh Medical College in 1950 as registrar. In 1953, he was transferred and posted to Kohima as assistant surgeon. He retired as director, Health Services in 1978. However, sports has remained a lifetime innovation for him. Dr. Hokish Sima, the first Naga to be appointed governor of the Indian state, born on March 1921. Educated at the mission school Imper, he graduated from St. Anthony College, Shillong. He was the first general election in 1964. He was elected unopposed from the Akaluto constituency. He became the minister in charge of finance, revenue, medical, public health, planning and coordination in the ministry of Shilo Ao. At the national level he was appointed a member of the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Commission. He was one of the members of the Indian delegation to the United General Assembly of 1972. He has been an eminent political leader, both at the state and national levels. He has also written a book entitled Emergency of Nagaland. Mr. Shilo Ao. Shilo Ao was born on December 24, 1961. He studied at Imper Mission School and continued his studies at Jorhat and Sibsagar and was a mission scholarship holder. He served as a teacher at the Imper Mission School under Anderson. He became the sub-inspector of school and was posted at Kohima. After his assignment he served as the headmaster of Government Middle School, Voka. He joined the Assam Civil Service as an EAC Extra Assistant Commissioner in the Garo Hills. Shilo Ao died on September 19, 1988. Deeply mourned by his villagers and fellow Nagas, he was buried in his native village, Lanjang. Mr. T. Nagami. Born in 1913 at Jotsoma. Completed his education at Jorhat and Shillong. In March 1941, he was recruited into Indian Army. Later, he joined the district administration in Kohima. He was elected a member of NPC, Select Committee and Working Committee. In 1961, T Nagami was elected a member of the interim body. In 1966, he was elected and appointed Chief Minister of Nagaland. T Nagami was a man of diverse, and was admired for his courteous nature, kind-heartedness and integrity of character. He was popularly referred to as the father of the democratic tradition in Nagaland. Dr. Imkongaba Awo. Imkongaba Awo, born on the 12th of March 1903 at Ayanakpu, Meinnakja. In 1938, he was appointed as sub-assistant surgeon at the Civil Hospital, Meinnakja, which has been renamed after him. He was a diehard in the pursuance of peace. He envisioned that stability and progress in the state could be achieved only through the democratic process and not through the barrels of war. On the August 22, 1961, Imkongaba life was abruptly cut short by an assassin's bullet in his hometown. He succumbed to the bullet injury 2 days later. He stood by his principles despite threats and constant danger to his life. He died a martyr's death in the service of his people and his country. Those are the 10 famous Naga leaders in Nagalim. If you like the video, please do comment, like and share. See you in the next video.